Hey there guys, it's time for the audience Q&A, but because I don't have any submissions as of yet, I'm gonna copy the questions from the Let's React channel, and let's go. The first question is, why do I think that Itadori is able to control Sukuna's power like he is? Right, so this is actually gonna be my prediction for after the Q&A, but I feel like there is a lot more to our main character, than we know as of yet. So I think that this is really out there, but I feel like he was already cursed. So I feel like his parents are really involved in this whole story. So I think his parents were cursed before they conceived him, and they gave birth to a supernatural child. Like I feel like there were like some archaeologists or whatever, and they came across like a cursed object, and they got cursed themselves. So when this happened, they both conceived him. They gave birth to like a super child that has this crazy potential. I feel like this is the best way to explain why Itadori is so gifted. Also, in the first episode, he was said to be very athletic, to have this reputation of being like the ninja warrior or whatever. So I feel like it's not just like the fact that he had the cursed object on him that made him really strong, but he was already strong before that. So yeah, I think it has to do a lot with his parents, and unfortunately Itadori's granddad couldn't really give us much information before he passed away. Or was he actually abandoned? Is that why he didn't want to hear anything about his parents? Did they leave him? Not really sure, but I'm really excited to find out more about this. Right, let's go to the second question. So question number 2 is, do I think that Gojo could actually take a full powered Sukuna? Which I'm not really sure, because I like to think that if Itadori had only eaten one of Sukuna's fingers, does this mean that he only had a 20th of his power? So would Gojo actually be able to be 20 times as fast, 20 times as strong? Not really sure about this, guys. You know, it would be great if the good guys were always on the verge of winning and they had the advantage, but I don't feel like this is a realistic expectations for any kind of series. So we're gonna be hit by a great evil that's gonna challenge Gojo in a great way. So I don't think that Gojo really understands the power that Sukuna actually has. Or maybe if he does and he's actually able to defeat a full powered Sukuna, I would say that Sukuna in combination with Itadori himself would be a really deadly combo. Because think of it this way, right? It's kind of like the Jinchuriki and the Biju from Naruto, you know? So a Jinchuriki is stronger than the Biju because 1, it's a condensed form of chakra energy, and 2, it's the combined force of 1, the shinobi himself, and 2, the Biju, right? So if you mix these two, then I would think that Itadori slash Sukuna would merge together and become this insanely overpowered character, which kind of makes sense to me. But you know, especially if Itadori goes through a training arc and becomes even more skilled and stronger and faster, this is just going to make Sukuna in future, who's using his body, even stronger. So what I'd say is that maybe he can defeat a full powered Sukuna, but the full powered Sukuna plus Itadori, that feels like this is going to be the challenge for our Gojo. All right, and the third question, and the third question is, do I think that Sukuna is actually going to be actively helping the good guy squad to find his fingers? So what I'd say is potentially yes, I think. So there's 2 possibilities, okay? I think that his ultimate goal would be to return his old previous superpowers, like to what they originally were, undoubtedly. But I think that he would either want to do this as quickly as possible and try to destroy Gojo, or after Itadori is already trained and becomes stronger himself, the combination of Itadori and Sukuna would be even more insanely powerful. So I think that Sukuna's ultimate goal would in fact be to get back to his previous glory, but maybe he's gonna give a little bit more time. So he is gonna spoon feed them the information, but potentially maybe teaspoon feed them instead of tablespoon feeding them, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I'm really excited to see where this goes. I'm very, very excited. So let's make some predictions, shall we? Right, so my theory is ready. My prediction is that Itadori will realize that he can save more people if he's around. He'll resist the execution and will make Gojo his enemy. He will develop great morality and will become slightly evil. So I think that the time will come where Itadori is going to realize that he's actually got like special powers, and he has the potential, he has the strength to protect people, very much like Eren from Attack on Titan. He is going to resist the execution. He's going to make Gojo and Jujutsu Academy, I guess, an enemy of his potentially, and he will become slightly evil because maybe Sukuna is going to start getting in his head. He's going to be able to manipulate him a little bit more. So I think because he can hear his voice in his head all the time, that he's probably going to influence him in some way, and he's going to start questioning his morals. So I feel like our guy Itadori is definitely going to go on a very, very interesting journey. Also, as I predicted earlier, I think that Sukuna is actually going to be actively helping the squad to find all of his fingers, and not really sure if they have to eat any more body parts, but you know, I hope not. Yeah. All right, I guess that's it for now. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.